Welcome to the Tattered Couch Podcast. I'm your host, Mitch, and here's my other host, Mayhem Mike.
Hi.
What's been up, Mike?
Hi, garden. Garden good. Leaves green.
What are you gardening?
Roses. I bought some fucking carnivorous plants as well.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean?
A hand chainsaw.
What is a hand chainsaw?
It's like a little handsaw. A little chainsaw that you can use one hand with.
The fuck?
Exactly.
Oh wait,
so I was like, yes.
little tiny one.
It's like a drill, but instead of a drill, it has a chainsaw.
Oh, I know what you're talking about then. Okay.
I think I've told you before.
Well, I cut my grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. On that fucking gardening note. My neighbor showed up in our yard, like, today, and taught my kids how to plant fucking, what are those called? Sweet peas?
You found a wild neighbor.
Yeah, exactly. She, like, randomly comes over. I don't know why she does it, but she sometimes comes over, like, while we're not home, and, like, weeds the outside of our house. And, like, just does random ass shit. She's like, yeah, the same way with my son when I go and visit him. Like, I'll just show up and just fucking trim his hedges and shit. Like, oh, mom's here. Like, what?
Like secretly growing drugs in your bushes.
No, she like randomly does yard work at my house. I'm like, why? And you just come inside my fucking yard and just start doing shit. Cool, I guess. She gave us like a shitload of these flowers that the neighbor had whenever they moved out. Just said, oh, help yourself because we're moving. Said, okay, and then walks over. You guys want an assload of these flowers to plant? And I'm like, sure, I guess.
She's like, hey man, I know a place. I can get you things. All colors. It's fragrant as a motherfucker.
Yeah, she was teaching them how to plant tomatoes and sweet peas or snap peas or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, you go look at it. It's like
right by the grill.
Did you was it, or some of them like actual tree or seeds?
Yeah,
because I've seen a few were saplings.
Yeah, like all fresh pretty much, except for a couple things. That's about it. I don't know. It's weird she does that. It's like, just come over and cut my grass then.
You can buy like tomato plants like half grown already, and that's pretty easy to maintain.
Well, apparently she planted 2 whenever we didn't know she planted 2 the other day, and I guess Link ate them. Like, just ate the plants.
Mrs. Appleseed.
Fucking dog's eating our tomato plants that I didn't know we had.
My dog eats the fucking weeds all the time. It's like, I wonder if I should weed whack like the spot that she always eats from. I think she got it.
Oh yeah, before I came up here to record, when I went downstairs to get my Zen, Casey's watching the new Mulan movie.
Oh god.
We all know how you feel about that. I think I can hear the puppies downstairs too.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Very boisterous.
Beep, 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 beep.
Now on sale. $3.99.
Yeah, they're more like $2 to $2.50 a puppy.
Oh,
yeah. What are we talking about today, Mike? We don't have much to talk about for intro stories, so just what are we talking about today?
We're talking.
You hear that too?
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, I get like a fucking theme song. But fucking Onechanbara.
Onechanbara
Z2
Chaos
Z2.
Onechanbara Z2 Chaos.
Okay. Z2 Chaos.
And did you know that this
There's
is
a colon in there too?
Uh,
I like me some colon.
Did you know this is like a series?
I was pretty sure that, like, from the very beginning, I'm like, did I just, like, walk into the middle of a story?
You picked it. This is your game.
I know, because I was searching PS Now for mature games.
What?
And I was like, oh, hey, this is pretty mature. Because it's very, very nice and fan servicey. Like I like sometimes. But then it was also a fun game where I cut zombies in half, and I was like, fuck yeah. I can dismember fucking people. It reminds me of, like, if Naruto and Ninja Gaiden, like, made a game.
I don't know about that.
That's what it reminds me of.
Onechanbara Z2 Chaos. You know what? You announced the name the way you wanted to say it earlier.
I did it, but I messed up.
Oh.
You only got one shot, and I missed my chance to glow.
It was extremely racist towards the Japanese. But anyway.
Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
This is a 2014 hack and slash action video game developed by Tamsoft as part of the Onechanbara series. It is the sequel to the Japan exclusive Xbox 360.
See, what was I supposed to do?
Title Onechanbara Z Kagra. See, I told you that's my girl. She was supposed to be it there. Which was later re-released for PS3 in 2013. Please do not hit that fucking cord again. Ow,
came out of nowhere.
And the first game in the series to be localized since Onechanbara Bikini Samurai Squad and Onechanbara Bikini Zombie Slayers in 2009. It doesn't say.
That's a 360, right?
Apparently, and the PS3 essentially.
It's at 9, so
2009.
It's like my favorite era of gaming. I'm surprised I didn't. Well, I'm actually not that surprised.
Man, those puppies are fucking loud.
It's pretty new being an adult at that point in my life. It's like it just happens.
Oh, man. So, yeah. In this game, the Banefuls and the Vampirics are two ancient rival demonic bloodlines. After the numbers of both factions dwindled to almost nothing, it was thought that the blood feud was over until now.
It's weird our favorites are like the was it yours is the vampire one. Well, I guess you don't like Chainsaw Bitch too much.
Yeah.
What was her name again?
There's Saki and
She's
Aya.
Saya. Saya's the chick with the chainsaw.
Yeah, there's Aya and Saki. Your girl's Saki, so the other one's Aya.
Saki. Yeah.
There's
I don't know.
It's AYA.
AYA.
Yeah, or some shit.
Another one's like SAAYA. So what the fuck?
You get to take control of 4 different characters. And my girl's Kagura.
With twin blades and the...
Mine?
Yeah, and the boomerang? Was it trick daggers?
She has trick daggers, a boomerang, and twin swords, I think. Yeah. And yours is what? Who?
Saki.
Saki. And
yes.
Explain to me about Saki.
Saki has... she's baneful blood, I think. Is it... And some little thing, it was like, Saki is the last left of the baneful blood that's a pure blood. And she has her fists and a single, like, long ass fucking katana.
I mean, if you want to call it big. I mean, it's just normal katana.
As big as her body. That's a pretty big katana.
It's like the Vampirics, my favorites, they have cowboy hats. And
no,
his dressed like schoolgirls.
The other chick has No.
Like college school girl people.
Saya is Kagura's sister. And the one chick that neither of us remember her name for some reason. Aya. Or whatever. Her sister is Saki, I think.
Yeah.
Or they like work on a team.
Yeah, they're sisters.
Okay.
Kagura.
What? No.
Yes.
No, it's the other way. No, yeah. Kagura and what's her name were fucking sisters. Because was it whenever you have to team up with Saya
and Saki are sisters.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading it right now, yeah. But anyway, and Kagura and Aya are sisters. Kagura and Aya and Saya and Saki. That's fucking annoying and confusing.
Yeah.
Don't mind us. We're really confused. You would be too if you played this game. Because, like us, we skipped the whole story. We just played the game.
I thought Chainsaw Chick, since she was on a team with, what's her name, Kagura.
Chainsaw Chick is on a team with Saki.
No, because it was the beginning part when you fight off. Remember?
No, it's the Chainsaw Chick and Saki.
I remember in the beginning battle,
doesn't matter about
Kagura with Saya as your ally, and and Saya's like, was it? Oh, Aya's here, and Saki's here too, and Kagura's like, oh, it's no fun just fighting Aya.
Yeah, no, they're not on a team together, and they're not sisters.
They are. Well, they're on a team at the beginning.
Yeah, but they're not sisters. Because as soon as, and this is what makes it ridiculous.
The opening fight?
Yeah, this is what makes it ridiculous. After the opening fight, Kagura's mad at her sister, because they both wear cowboy hats, and the other two are dressed have that classic Japanese school skirt outfit thing. Those two are sisters, and the two with the cowboy hats are sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how that game opens like that.
Because I remember Saki making fun of Saya, was it she's calling her Miss Fun Bags or some shit?
Yeah, and they just make fun of her the whole time. She's like, oh, shut up. How dare you? What are you talking about?
I thought Saki just made fun of everybody.
Tries to act all innocent.
She's the only one that didn't have big tits.
But yeah, you go through this thing hunting down the undead and destroying them.
Yeah, and you get ambushed or something because you guys are fighting. You fall into the depths of the castle and you fight a bunch of zombos.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gargoyle thingies or harpies. I'm not too sure. I think they're gargoyles, and later on they're more bird thingies.
Yeah. Well, aren't the bird things gargoyles?
No, they have the arms and wings, and then the other things, in Peru, they just have wings. They don't have arms.
But it's still the same enemy, essentially.
Yeah. They do their swirl thing in the air and corkscrew into you.
Yeah, it's just a hack and slash. You just go through and cut everything up. And as you advance through the game, you
eventually fight land sharks.
Yeah, land sharks. Those are the first annoying ass thing in the game.
Yes.
And think of a shark, but underground.
It's a mole with a giant fin sticking out of its fucking back.
And they will fuck you up in the beginning of the game.
Yes. First time I played this game, I think I stopped at that part. And then I went back to it.
I was ready to stop. Yeah. I died once and I was like, why didn't it fucking fall? And it didn't.
Then you get your awaken whenever Kagura sucks Aya's blood.
Yeah, she's like, don't take too much. What the hell's wrong with you? And then you go crazy vampire true form mode or whatever.
Yeah.
And you just fuck shit up completely. And every character. Is that what it is? Is that what it's supposed to be? Hair?
I think. The white shit.
The swirls?
On her ribs.
It's so weird.
That's hair.
It's like, oh, this goes completely where her tit would be at. Like her nipple.
Yeah.
And it's just not there at all. It's like, oh, okay.
It's like electrical tape.
It's like, why do you even do this if you're not going to even... I don't understand.
A stylized tassel.
It's shit.
I enjoyed it.
And every character can do this and go like into their demonic like vampire mode thing.
Yeah. First time you play through it, you have to wait till the story part though to get it.
Yeah.
On any consecutive or replayings, you get those from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Which made my playthrough kind of easier, I guess.
Do what?
Was it whenever I played hard mode, you have all the shit that you had previously.
Oh, like a new game plus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just kind of progress through the story, just destroying zombies and fighting bosses. You have like one boss that's like a giant dog. Isn't that the first boss you fight?
Like so much.
Yeah. They just pop up throughout the game, like in the middle of a battle, and they'll be like, boss. It's like, who's the boss? And then you see the dog, and you're like, gotta chop his hammer tail off.
Yeah, well, I don't know, I think of it as scorpion tail.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it too. It's like weird when I said dog, I was thinking, like hammer tail. I was thinking like it's kind of like a scorpion tail too, though, because it strikes weird.
They shoot the fucking laser beams out at you. That always hits me.
Oh, those little red things.
Yeah.
At least it's not like that winged thing.
The winged.
The winged thing that shoots like fucking like there a bunch of symbols glow around it, and you gotta fucking dodge. Like, in the castle, you kind of come across it more.
Yeah. Well, what is it after you do, like, the underground part and fight the land sharks? You fucking... you switch to Saki and Saya, and you fight in what can only be described as hell?
Yes, I was about to say, that's definitely supposed to be hell.
And you come out in some quaint town.
Yeah, and all the cutscenes pretty much are done in like a comic book mode.
Yeah.
And I skipped all of that, and so did Mike.
Yeah, I skip like every time a game does that. I really like it, but for some reason it's just like, eh.
Like, I really want to get back to fucking shit up. And plus, I sat through one scene, like the first or the second scene, and I was like yeah.
The ending scenes.
Yeah, if it's gonna be like really fucking long, I'm not doing this. In the first or second one, whichever one it was that I went through, yep, it was really long, so I'm not doing that ever again. So I know nothing about the story, which is good because we don't want to spoil it for you guys. It's on PS Now. It's free.
Yeah, free.
It's a 6-hour-long game, according to the interwebs.
Yeah. I think it took me a little longer the first time.
Yeah, and you get to upgrade your skills and combos.
Yeah.
That's always fun. You can buy rings that help you out.
Rings are awesome. You can get to fuck around with them. And I didn't really either.
Yeah.
Because, what is it? Mitchell played normal mode because you can only play casual and normal mode to begin with. And then you unlock the harder stages after you beat it. So Mitch played the normal mode. I played hard mode. And I beat that. And you unlock violent mode. And I beat that. And then you get butcher mode, where you're just constantly in your pure forms. But the enemies hit like a fucking truck. I didn't notice it until I got to a boss fight with the sisters in Los Angeles. Which is where I usually start the next part of the game.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually you get to a part of the game where there's 5 or 6 locations. And they're all over the world. And you have to go to...
What is it? Japan, Peru, China. There's someplace in England.
I like how you cough and then just fucking interrupt and then just name them off because I straight up forgot, which worked. But it's just weird how that connected.
Them our plan?
It wasn't a plan.
It was like Like, Mitchell's my fucking assistant, and I just, like, made a man disappear. And Mitch is like, I'm really in this box. Hey, guys.
Name off where we're all
Wasn't
going.
that a good trick?
Name off where we're all going. Peru, Los Angeles, China, Japan, and what's the other one?
That's what I'm fucking forgetting.
I don't know. There's another place.
Yeah. Probably somewhere in Europe, maybe. Or Africa. Oh, yeah, it's in the Middle East desert or whatever.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Isn't that the genie dude?
Yeah, the, like, genie, scorpion fucking dude.
Yeah, obviously they all have bosses.
Yes. Basically have little fucking, like, square areas that you go into, and then you have to kill a certain amount of enemies, you get a rating, and then you move on. Very, like, arcadey, but with, like, without the little parts that would take you to the next part of the arcade.
Yeah, and you have a bunch of ranks. You got A, B, C, D, F, or F.
I don't know how low they go.
It just goes to D, and then there's
S and
S
V.
and B. Is V the best, or is S the best?
V is the best.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't fail a lot then, because I got a lot of V's.
It's like when you play Sonic games, and you're like, yeah, I got an S, and it's like, actually, the best is triple S, and you're like, fuck you, Sonic. You kick him in his Sonic dick.
I'm not... What?
You get fucking barbed by it.
What is, like... I never knew Sonics had those ratings.
Yeah. I think so.
I've
I
never
forget
noticed.
what games I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Because the original ones, I definitely don't remember that.
I don't know. I know Sonic games during the 3D era always had the S rating.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Because I played a lot of Sonic Heroes. I do remember that. I thought you were talking about the originals, though.
Nah. But there's, like, certain fucking games that you play where it's like, oh, A, B, C, D, blah, blah, blah. But then it's like, oh, there's also S and double S and triple S. And it's like, what the fuck does that even mean at a certain point?
It's like, no, you're good. No, wait, you're really good. Oh, holy shit, we're gonna suck your dick.
You're amazing.
Oh, no.
So what was the first one that you picked?
China. The one you said was the hardest, which definitely wasn't the hardest.
I think it's the hardest.
It's the second hardest.
I didn't have as much,
I didn't have a problem until Los Angeles, where I fought the two chicks.
for my 5 playthroughs, most of the time I started in Los Angeles, and I never had trouble with them, really.
You told me on the phone that those girls were a bitch.
They are in violent mode. Violent mode, everybody's, like, fucking horrible. like, is that the chick with the taller one? For some reason, I want to call the chick with the claws Cindy. I don't know why. Cindy or Candy or something with a C.
Call her Cindy Lou Who.
No.
We country.
We country. We down in the good old South. Not really. We're just out in the woods and we don't have to talk very good. We kind of.
We're not lettered, you know. We're not lettered.
We knocked our heads and we lost some teeth. So we you know, sometimes we got that little fluff. But we do good here with our chewing
We do good here. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about all of the things.
Our whole area we live in is polluted as fuck.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Polluted with fucking junky needles. That's what I have a problem with. I get fishing and I'm like, yeah, this is tranquil as fuck. And then I look down and I'm like, oh.
My problem is I walk up to my door and I open and I'm like, smells like poison. Yep.
Nah.
You can smell it in the air. Every time you enter Follinsby, you can definitely smell the air.
Yeah, when you enter the mill that you drive right by.
You know, the gigantic torch that is actually on fire that you can see from a mile
That
away.
is cool. fuck you.
Everybody else thinks it's cool from out of town. Jocelyn and Jace thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not cool.
Yes, it is.
It smells like shit over there. Don't go
Well,
over
that's
there.
probably not what smells, truthfully.
No, I said it smells like shit over there in that area. Like, that sucks. That light is just a signal to say, you should probably hold your breath. Or you're gonna, like, get cancer.
So my pap worked there, and he had a black car when he started that job. Whenever he decided to get a new car, his old car was silver. The acid rain is that bad. Especially when that mill was in full swing.
That's gross.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't Shane's dad catch, like, a piranha in the river or some shit? Or was that...
He caught an alligator gar.
Oh.
So it's a big-ass fish with big-ass teeth.
No, I get it. I just remember him and his dad saying, oh, that's a piranha that's mounted up there.
No.
And I thought you told me, like...
Piranhas are, like, as big as your hand, I'm pretty sure. If that.
They can get, like, really fat and big, but they're not, like, big fish.
Yeah.
At all.
They're also tropical.
Yeah, I know. Well,
there's no way in hell they would be here.
What I'm getting to is, do you not remember when we were younger where people were like, oh, somebody released a bunch of piranha into the river?
They probably just died.
And, like, yeah, that's what I thought too, until they showed me an actual piranha that was mounted on the wall. And I think you were the one that told me, it was like, Mitch, he didn't catch that. He bought that and then put it on there and says he caught it. And I was like, oh. Okay, that's why nothing was lining up. Because we talked about this before.
It's a fish story.
That's bullshit.
Well,
fuck you, Shane's dad.
A fish can't. A fucking piranha couldn't even. I don't know. It might be able to see in the water around here. I don't think it'd be able to live. Because they're, from the fucking Amazon where it's constantly 90 degrees?
Yeah. That's why I always wondered about it. I was like, how does that even work? But I mean, he did have that fish on that wall. I mean,
I just knew that who buys alligator gar.
Who buys a mounted fish and then just puts it on their wall? Who does that?
I think 2 weeks ago I told Shane that we have a show. I love you, Shane. I hope you grow a third leg out of your anus.
Fuck
like
you,
right
Shane.
out of your taint.
Fuck you, Shane. Why'd you leave?
Don't be so
You ever hear that country song, Been Married and Divorced? You know he's going to laugh at that.
How about, baby, come back?
Can't date an American woman, gotta keep getting all them girls that you see in them other countries.
First chick was American.
I'm telling you, dude, he told me she was Asian, and she looked Asian.
She is Asian, but she's American.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
It's like how I'm Italian.
You're not Italian.
And you're part potato.
Once again, thanks for being the assistant that knocks on the thing. I'm in this cabinet.
Oh, dude, you'd never see me with my pants on. Off.
I thought we were still talking about, like, West Virginians.
So much potato. I just have eyes growing out of my crotch constantly.
What?
Yeah, you know, potatoes.
Yeah, sure.
They're in the darkness of my pants.
The joke was that a lot of West Virginians just say, oh, whenever you ask them, what kind of, like, ethnicity are you? And they'll be like, American. It's like, what? You have no idea what?
I'm a West Virginian first.
Yeah.
I am.
See, therein lies the problem.
Fuck you. I don't want none of your Ohio kind over here.
I'm not from Ohio. Casey's from Ohio. We can make fun of her. Like, make fun of my own wife on the show.
It's like my good friend Ching doesn't like those Ohioneers. It's like, yeah, you're not welcome here. Get out.
Get out. Tyler's fucking little brother. We all went to.
Whoa.
We all went to Timmy's kid's birthday party, and Tyler and them weren't there, but Joey was his little brother. Remember him? Do you remember Joey?
Just using code names.
No, it doesn't matter. Shut up.
Make him very confusing.
I don't care.
He is a shadow.
We went to Timmy's kid's party at Timmy's house. Joey was there, and I'm like, yo, what's up? And his girlfriend was there because they just recently had a baby. And then she started talking to me. I was like, where are you from? She was like, oh, I'm from, like, southern Britain. I was like, get the fuck out of here, you commie.
Commie again.
She was laughing her ass off. I was like, why the fuck are you here? She's like, I have family here. I was like,
get him, Ching.
Well,
yeah, we don't like you here.
And then I found out she was into Harry Potter, and I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool, man.
Harry Potter?
Bring me Harry Potter.
Every time people mention Harry Potter, I just remember Dumbledore being like, stay away from the lower basement.
Huh?
Or what is it, the underfloor?
No, it's
like they're coming for you, Harry. They got 10 penises. They're gonna fornicate your orifices.
What was it? The third floor. It was the third floor corridor is what it was.
Okay.
Or some shit like that. Under fucking ground. What the fuck did you say it was called?
It was like the sewers or some shit. Or whatever.
What?
It's the fucking thing Fluffy stands on.
Yeah, that's that third corridor thing or whatever.
Yeah, not that. Just like the fucking bowels of Hogwarts where the fucking... Oh, yeah.
That's in Chamber of
Secrets. Well, J.K. Rowling, like, changed it, so, like, where they fought the basilisk or whatever.
Yeah, that's in the second book. You're talking about the first book. Yeah. With Fluffy. Yeah.
But, this is J.K. Rowling, like, retcon. I was about to say,
they
like...
rape?
She rape-conned it.
I thought that's what you were about to say.
She rape-conned it. No, I was gonna say the fucking sewers of fucking Hogwarts, but J.K. Rowling made it so wizards magic away their poop.
What?
Yeah.
I just listened to all these books. I did not hear that one time.
She said that the higher wizards, they don't go to the bathroom because they magic away their poop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Dumbledore talked about going to a toilet before.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Like twice.
Well, he did when he talked to what's his name?
Slughorn and Harry.
And whatchamacallit.
I've been in them books, motherfucker.
That
I ain't coming back.
The dude with like the severe like nasal infection to the point where it was gone, and they had to like graft skin over his face. The turtle dude.
Lord Voldemort?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the main antagonist of every fucking book and every fucking movie.
I think it's weird that people react the same way to hearing Voldemort as they do He Who Shall Not Be Named. Yeah, it's the same, like, reaction. So why?
Don't say his name. What the fuck? Shut up.
It's like, yeah, but we're talking about him. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, isn't that the idea?
Yeah, exactly.
If you just started being known as by a different name, they'd still be talking about you. So what the fuck?
See, and like, what was it? The Deathly Hallows, from the Half-Blood Prince to Deathly Hallows Part... No, maybe it was Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Deathly Hallows Part 2, the movies, and Deathly Hallows, just the same book. They put a thing out where saying his name was taboo, and
like
they could
power.
They could fucking track you because you said his name. Yeah. So they actually like took point on that.
It's like the most jealous fucking bitch in the world.
Oh, that was an Order of the Phoenix. What the fuck's her name? Dolores Umbridge.
Oh, okay.
See, I even told Skylar he should be on this show tonight. And see, he wasn't here to listen to Harry Potter talk.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I don't really care about Harry Potter, truthfully.
Fuck you. Piece of shit.
Nah.
I want to play all those games, though. Like, all of them.
All of them.
I heard Deathly Hallows 1 and 2 are fucking
We need
badass.
to play the one for the Wii that's motion controlled.
What? That's a thing?
Yeah.
I
You
thought
have to
that was
buy a
for
book.
the Kinect.
Or the Kinect, yeah. There we go. You gotta buy a book.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
fucking forgot all about that.
You have bongos in here, don't you?
I used to.
Oh,
The DK bongos?
Yeah.
I sold them at the game.
those are hard to get.
I found like a million things of those. I just always turn them down every time.
Aren't they like $60 or some shit, though?
I don't know. Every time I find them, they're like $5 or $10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but whatever.
Might have just been the place the person lived that I was hearing talk about it. Because it was like some dude from Ireland was having trouble finding them.
I feel like everybody in Ireland's trying hard to find a lot of things.
I don't know. There's bars everywhere.
Hey man, you got what I need? I got what you need. Slips him the DK bongos underneath the table. So got you.
There we go.
I'll take £10 for that. Just all coins. How about some leprechaun gold
Make
set?
the Donkey Kong noise. Run!
Have you ever even played that game?
Yes. My cousin, who was very good at video games, had that.
Who's your cousin?
Nobody you know.
Shane?
No. He is my cousin, but no.
Oh, I thought that's what you were getting at. I'm sorry. I bet you anything that was Timmy.
It might have been a girl. Because that's what they do.
Well, Timmy.
Bitch, moan.
Damn, we're gonna get flagged for that one. But okay.
Hey, man. Just because women have vestigial feet that they should not use and should be removed doesn't mean anything.
Whoa. But hey, wait, Onechanbara or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, it was. You said you started on what? China.
Yeah, we don't really need to go through all that.
So you just run down a long road, and there's the fucking. I forget what the fuck they're called. They're like Chinese vampires that fucking hop.
Yeah, and like stomp you and ground.
Just pain in the ass. There's like what is it? Remember there's that big opening before you fight the boss?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a way around that. There's like an entrance before the last door that you can just go down and skip the last part. And then just go right to the boss fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Not telling me.
I accidentally did it once. I felt so horrible.
Why? If it's in the game, it's not cheating.
I did it on hard and then on violent mode. I
don't call that an accident, man.
I went down the no, on violent mode I went down the secret path, killed everything, and then went back to the fucking door.
Just waste his time.
No, I want everything dead.
Gotta collect them orbs.
I just wanted to beat the fuck out of things. It's like it's like Dynasty Warriors. It's like, where's the next place I can press X?
And you collect orbs from killing enemies. Mike, what do we do with said orbs?
You can spend them on new combos and upgrade new weapons, and also rings
and items.
I didn't use rings or items for either of my hard playthrough or my violent playthrough.
I use items because I sunk everything to one character.
And in Butcher mode, you don't get any orbs. Except from the bonuses from beating the level.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You just get health. All the orbs are the red orbs that like fuel your demon shit or give you health or whatever the fuck they do.
That's an even trade-off then, I would say. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
At least you get something.
Yeah.
It's not like painstakingly hard.
Well,
I'm sure it is, but
well, the boss is like
take 10 years.
A few of them could one hit you.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Especially that one mission that you were stuck on whenever you went to grinding.
Well, I died once and I just thought I would have to go all the way back through. That's why I grinded.
That was its own level.
I was like, no, I'm not going to get stuck and do all that over again, so I'm just going to grind. It didn't have to, apparently, from what I found out after 2 hours of grinding. I grinded all the skills out, got the achievement, blah, blah, and then it was like, I straight whipped that fucking girl's ass.
I hardly even touched those.
Well, I thought you said you didn't even know about them, the missions.
Yeah. I tried, like, 2 of them. There was one where you had to, like, merge thing to beat them or whatever, to even damage the enemies. Yeah. And I didn't know how to do that, so.
Yeah, if you click in the touchpad, all your teammates will come out and fight with you, and that's called a merge combination.
Yeah.
And then
they actually do it sometimes on accident.
Well, they always have like fucking special things for those missions where it's like only dash attacks will work, only merge attacks will work, only ecstasy things will work. It's like, okay.
There was an open world Naruto game that I played that was like that. For some reason, like Japanese game developers really like doing that, and there was like a Bleach game that I had for the DS that was like that too.
A Bleach game?
Yeah, it was really fun. It was a 2D. Well, there's a 2D with 2 planes where you could like switch planes.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable.
But yeah, you battle your way through the 5 locations, and then you just keep going and going and going.
So what about that? We covered 2 of them, right? America and the Peru.
No, China and LA.
Yeah, not Peru.
Yeah, we're on Peru now. Yeah, we'll talk about Peru.
How do you feel about that?
That was fine. LA was the shitty one.
Okay. See, like, I thought you would have to have like a
flying
fight with it, where you just cut off one set of its wings.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because it's got 6 appendages, 2 legs, and 4 wings. And you just like instantly cut off both sets of wings.
Yeah.
That's a worm. And then the big bad in there was some giant fucker with wings.
Yeah, some giant dragon, dude.
Yeah, cut off his wings, and then you thump him thoroughly, and then you decapitate him with his own fucking axe.
Yeah.
He's a floating head thingy.
You know the smaller little worm things?
Did you have trouble with that?
No, but they're called Quetzalcoatls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because one of those missions is like, defeat 2 Quetzalcoatls. And I'm like, okay.
Quetzalcoatl or Quetzalcoatl?
Quetzalcoatl. Whatever the Mexican way to say it is.
Yeah. I think it's Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, the white dragon.
Yeah, mine was blue.
Well, that's like, I'm pretty sure that's like Quetzalcoatl's original form. Well, he's supposed to. The legend is like Quetzalcoatl was the life dragon or some shit that brought life to everybody. Or maybe it was Death Dragon, who fuck knows. But, somebody does.
Yeah, we don't need to go into too deep about Quetzalcoatl.
No, but it was like it lost all of its feathers and it like was a white dragon after that or some shit.
I thought it was like the Thunder Dragon or some shit.
Yeah, he's the god of thunder, or lightning. One of the 2.
Yeah, but anyway, he a bitch.
This is a weird bug thing. Don't be mean.
Essentially.
Then we talked about the Middle Eastern one in the fucking desert.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
Yeah, dude. Like, I had to run all over the place. And here's the problem with this game. If you're on multi-level...
in the right, it's not bad.
No, I'm not talking about that. Whenever you get somewhere and you fight something, sometimes you knock them out of, like, the caged area, because caged barriers come up. If you knock them out of the caged barrier, you cannot unlock yourself from the caged barrier without killing them. But if they spawn outside the caged barrier by, like, a glitch or something, you can get out.
Yeah.
But you can't knock those motherfuckers out, or you are fucked. And you have to do constant long-range attacks that take forever.
Yeah.
It's like...
I think that's like... I think you could actually not have to do that. Because there's like another enemy that's in the area, and I think you have to defeat a certain amount of enemies. And since they were once in the area, they kind of count or some shit. I don't know.
Oh no, I just know that I killed everything in that little area that it closed me in on, and then nothing happened, and then I turned, and the motherfucker is outside the barrier, just like running towards me in the barrier, so I killed him.
So you didn't use the lock-on thing. It's kind of
dropped.
Easier to do it that way. Because I've had people I've knocked outside of the barrier, and I didn't have to kill them.
What does that have to do with the lock-on?
Whenever you jump around the area and you lock on, you can pick out the enemies that you might not be able to see that are there.
Yeah, no, I found him. I just didn't understand, like, why it wasn't working, because he was outside the barrier.
Yeah.
So then I had to hit him with a bunch of boomerang long-range attacks, and then I killed him, and then it finally dropped the barrier, and I could move on. That's what I found super annoying. Also, I glitched out of a barrier one time, landed in a pillar, and I had to restart my shit. And I was pissed. Because it was in the castle.
Yeah, it's
like, you motherfucker.
That's the only level that's not short. Most of these levels are very short.
Yeah. That's why
the castle is not. The castle is a giant motherfucking gauntlet.
Yeah. And then the castle for the second time is a fucking giant gauntlet.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
That's what I was
not the castle. What's that last place?
Oh, yeah, whenever you go. I don't know.
With the green tubes, and there's like 3 levels of like scaffolding type shit, and they fall off the edge.
It's like this research lab or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you always gotta kill all the enemies, and if they fall off the edge, guess what? You gotta go down those 3 flights of scaffolding just to fucking kill one dude.
Yeah.
That's like, oh my god. You get cool equipment, like clothes and shit, and you can design your own character.
For random things.
I made shin guards that came up to my waist earlier.
Nice. Did you get the piece of toast?
Yes.
Isn't that weird?
Yes. I have one in one of my girls' mouths.
Yeah.
I think
it gives you like set places that you can put your shit.
Yeah. Like you can put the toast anywhere.
Yeah.
I just chose to put it in her mouth like where it should be.
Put it on like the fucking the head was where where it's just generically in the mouth. And then you can put it on their neck and their chest and their suplex. Yeah. And then it just keeps going down. It's like you put it on their knee. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And their foot.
And you can scale them to size. Like, I got a zombie head earlier. Did you ever get a zombie head? Yeah. You could just put a whole ass fucking gigantic Donkey Kong sized fucking zombie head on your character. It's just one of those goofy ass things that Japanese games do.
I forget if it was violent mode or brutal mode, but I got a fucking soul afro.
Huh? I need it.
There's just the regular soul afro, and then there's the golden soul afro.
Let me guess. That's golden.
Yeah. I think I beat casual, and I got a buffalo or some shit.
A buffalo?
Yeah, it gives you like horns, and I put it on Conqueror's breasts.
Nice.
So they like wrap around the bottom of her breasts. It's just like probably something influenced to me by anime.
I just made 2 of my characters look like Gundams. Gundam girls. I was like,
very
fuck
good.
it. I was like, I'm not a big fan of Gundam, but they do look cool. Yeah, it's Gundam lingerie. It's pretty sweet.
There is some fucking
with cowboy hats.
There is some fucking like real fan servicey game like this that's where chicks have like rockets for legs. I think it might be called like Rocket Girls or some shit.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That's the weird part.
It's a weird game too.
Yeah, everybody's just a slut in this game. It's pretty fun.
Not really.
We're not going to give away the ending. You just got to climb up that tower and you'll find out. I bet you it deals. I bet you guys anything. It will not. It might surprise you. I bet you have to cut something up with some kind of weapon.
Maybe. How did you feel about the cocker ice fight?
The what?
The cocker ice.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The mid boss in the castle.
I don't know what a cocker ice is.
It was the giant black thing that like had those red circles on the ground and then shot you with like electricity.
Oh, you're talking about they call it
the Jabberwocky. Okay, yeah.
Jabberwock or some shit. Yeah,
it's the Jabberwocky.
Yeah. That was a pain in my dick.
Do you remember what the Jabberwocky's from?
Ever since I saw the name, I was trying to figure it out, and I still can't remember.
It's a poem that's written in a nonsensical style. I forget what the sword is called, but
and now a history lesson from
off.
Mike. Go on.
I forget the name of it, but it goes wicker snack or some shit, and that's the sound it makes when it cuts the Jabberwocky's head off. It's like a style of poetry written where you replace all of the nouns with nonsense words. It's really interesting. The Jabberwocky was also in Alice in Wonderland and the Alice in Wonderland movie with Johnny Depp in it. So it's a really popular thing. And I always get it confused with Cocker Ice, which is like another popular thing that's in a shit ton of RPG games.
You're talking about a cockatrice.
Whatever.
It's a chicken. It's a giant chicken, essentially.
Yeah, it turns you into stone.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're related to electricity.
I thought that's what you were fucking talking about, too.
Yeah, I've always called them Cocker Ices.
Well, there's a T in there. That's why I call it a cockatrice. And then they kind of say it in Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, because you fight them in a bunch
okay.
of Final Fantasy games. You fight them in RuneScape as well.
Yeah, they are in a lot of fucking games.
I think it's one of those things that D&D made, and then since all the nerds from like the 70s played D&D and went on to create video games and shit.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And Final Fantasy took a shit ton of D&D designs and had to rename them. Otherwise, they would have been sued. Like, you know, like the giant eye. Okay? The floating eyeballs in 10 and like any other
Dominators or whatever from D&D.
They had to change it to floating eye. Just like the most generic fucking name.
Yeah, because we talked about that before whenever we were playing Overlord.
Yeah. Oh, man. Why'd you have to remind me about that game?
Because it's amazing.
I know. I need to go. I want to go back and beat it.
And eventually I'm going to be like, hey, Mitch, we need to play Overlord 2.
I thought wasn't that Overlord 2 that we played? No, that was just one.
Because I wanted you to experience them like I did as a child. That's why we're also going to play Bioshock 2.
I don't want to play a Bioshock game for a while.
The future will be here.
I'll play Overlord. I'll play Overlord fucking 1 through 20. I don't care. That shit was fun. But Bioshock was not fun.
Dude, I'm feeling like a PlayStation 2 commercial right now. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Those really freaky ass PS2 commercials.
No, I don't remember them that well.
No, when they had like a baby, and then they shot the baby into the sky, and it just like flew through the sky, and it aged as it fucking continued to go, and then it landed in the fucking ground and died as an old man.
What are you talking about?
PlayStation 2 commercials are insane.
What commercial was that for?
For PS2.
No, like what game?
It was just for the PS2.
What?
Yeah. They had like a fucking. It might have. Then they had like the commercial with the baby, and it just like flashed a bunch of like up and coming PS2 games, and the baby was like, "Whoa, ah," and shit. It's just like, fuck. Yeah, they're real fucked up commercials.
That's funny. What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
We're gonna watch some after this episode.
Yeah.
I want to get back to Everlord and beat it so bad. Yes. Oh my god, I just gotta beat this. What is it, the Three Kings or whatever?
The Overlord.
Was that the Overlord?
Forget what part
Mine.
For me.
For me. For you. That shit is just so well done.
Yeah, it's great.
Just sucks that I couldn't download the game. I had to actually like stream it. I was like, you fucking.
Yeah, you like gotta piss, and then it's like this is one of the times it chooses the 30-second time limit instead of like the 2-minute time limit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, everything we've explained, that's pretty much it without giving away the spoilers. This is a fairly new game, so we're not going to ruin that for you.
I didn't even know it was new. It doesn't look new.
Well, it's newer. if it's not retro, we can't spoil it. Okay. Yeah. But I bet you anything it has to do with killing somebody. I bet you.
Probably.
Yeah.
If you played like us, you probably didn't even get the spoiler in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, this person.
Well, it's like, oh, you want to see anime chicks in skinny bikinis and tits? Yes? Okay, well, there's your spoiler.
Yeah, upon beating the game, you get the risky bathing suit that is just a V that just covers your tits and your badge.
Yeah. Oh, and it has rhinestones.
The black one does, I think. There's a red and a black one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. What is it? The fucking one of the two.
I took the stupid cowboy hats off as soon as I fucking realized I could.
We need to.
I especially hate Kagura's fucking cowboy hat.
Fuck you. Because
it's brown and she's wearing all red and everything about her's like fucking like, was her hair pink or some shit?
Yeah.
It's just like, why do you have like a fucking like dirt?
Oh shit.
A dirt tan like cowboy hat. It just looks so weird. Like Aya's cowboy hat was black, like everything else she was wearing.
Well, that's why you gotta put red Gundam armor on her, so it matches.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. The ankles and the arm shit.
I was hoping to get like a breastplate and all this other shit. Nope, you do not get that at all. But no, man, the cowboy hats are what make them awesome.
I get it, but I don't like their cowboy hats.
I feel it. That's definitely a taste thing.
I totally get the fetish though, because I was there, but it's just like put cat ears on you.
I did do that too, and bunny ears.
Yeah.
It's weird that the Kagura's sister has like a giant long foxtail hanging out of her cowboy hat.
Yeah. You
ever notice that? The longest.
Not really.
The girl with the one
it's
sword
like a raccoon tail.
Yeah, but it's long as fuck. It's like, huh?
I have to massively urinate again. It's like just as bad as that last time I had to.
Well, we're almost to an hour. We've talked about a lot of shit anyway.
I think I'm holding my pee back so much that it's making me poop a little.
Alright, we're going to end the episode right here, guys. Catch you later.
Later.
This is Mitch. I'm back by myself. Mike went to go poop or pee or something. I don't know. But very sorry for that very shitty ending. There is really nothing to talk about on this game other than what we described to you. It is very fun. It is a fast game. You guys should all check it out on PS Now. I'm telling you. Dude, I wasn't having fun for the first like half hour. Boom. Shit was fun as hell. Check it out, man. Onechanbara Z2 Chaos. We don't know what it's called. Message me or something on Facebook. I don't know. Dad or Couch Podcast. We love you. Later.